Genesis chapter 50. Then Yosef fell on his father's face, and he wept over him and kissed him. Then Yosef directed his servants, the physicians, to embalm his father. So the physicians embalmed Israel. And they took 40 days, for that was the time required for embalming. And the Egyptians mourned for him 70 days. And when the days of mourning had passed, Yosef said to Pharaoh's court,
If now I have found honor in your sight, speak now to Pharaoh, and tell him, My father made me vow an oath, saying, Behold, I am about to die. Bury me in the tomb I dug for myself, in the land of Canaan. Therefore, let me go up and bury my father, and then I will return.
And Pharaoh said,
Go up and bury your father, as he made you vow.
So Yosef went up to bury his father. With him went all Pharaoh's officials, the dignitaries of his court, and all the dignitaries of Egypt, as well as all the household of Yosef, and his brothers, and those belonging to his father's household. Only their children and their flocks and herds were left in Goshen. Chariots and horsemen went up with him. It was a very great company. When they reached the threshing floor of Atad, past the Yarden River, they lamented loudly and bitterly. There Yosef observed a 7-day period of mourning for his father. When the Canaanites, who lived there, saw the mourning at the threshing floor of Atad, they said,
This is a solemn mourning by the Egyptians.
Therefore its name was called Abel Mitzrayim, that is, mourning of the Egyptians, which is near the Yarden. So Jacob's sons did for him just as he had commanded them. His sons carried him to the land of Canaan, and buried him in the cave of the field of Machpelah, near Mamre, which Abraham bought with the field from Ephron the Hittite, as property for a burial place. And after he had buried his father, then Yosef returned to Egypt, he and his brothers, and all who went up with him to bury his father. When Yosef's brothers saw their father was dead, they said,
What if Yosef holds a grudge against us, and repays us for all the evil we did to him?
So they sent word to Yosef, saying,
Before your father died, he commanded, saying, This is what you shall say to Yosef. Please, now forgive the sin of your brothers and their wrong against you, for they treated you badly. Please, forgive the sins of the servants of the heavenly Father of your father.
When their message came to him, Yosef wept. His brothers then came and threw themselves down in front of him, saying,
We are your servants.
But Yosef said to them,
Do not be afraid, for am I in the place of Yahweh? You intended harm against me, but Yahweh intended it for blessing, in order to accomplish this day the keeping alive of many people. So then, do not be afraid. I will provide for you and your children.
And he reassured them and spoke kindly to them. So Yosef stayed in Egypt, he and his father's household. And Yosef lived 110 years. And he saw the third generation of Ephraim's children. The children of Machir, son of Manasseh, were placed at birth on Yosef's knees. They were counted as his. Then Yosef said to his brothers,
I am about to die, but Yahweh will surely come to your aid, and take you up out of this land, to the land he promised on oath, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Then Yosef made the sons of Israel vow an oath, saying,
Yahweh will surely come to your aid, and then you must carry my bones up from this place.
So Yosef died, being 110 years old, and they embalmed him, and he was put in a coffin in Egypt.